fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with John Lewis. Then it's Kerr. Then it's Robert Covington. And here's Jennings outside. The shot no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. He's guarded by Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look. Jennings with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Freak. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Freak's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Lure kicks to Kerr. He's guarded by Jennings. Shoots from 12. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks again, Doris. Covington with the bucket.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Freak. Misses in close.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And there's the pass to Lure. No one near him. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 5. Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Jennings passes to Vucevic. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Uncovered, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off that right iron and down. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Covington. He has 5. The shot is off. Nice defense from Freak.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Now, here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Jennings with the drive. Vucevic trying to get open. And he gets it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Covington. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Covington's got 7 points in the game.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here to look at the numbers for Freak. Just an incredible month of 53 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Here's Freak. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The 76ers trail by 4. Noel, a screen on Payton. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 9 points.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Oladipo dishes to Freak. The kick out to Oladipo. Freak with it. He's got 9. Poked away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Embiid, and he hits it to tie the game up. Embiid's got his first points in this one.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And that one's good. Freak.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
To the paint. Here's Noel, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Freak, number 1.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
And, you know, if I was coaching him, I'd tell him to stay greedy trying to get to that line. As a matter of fact, he would never be able to satisfy me with his free throw attempts because I'd always push him to get more.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off. And the 76ers with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Hollis Thompson comes in for Robert Covington. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Kerr. And he sinks the second. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's the dish to Fournier. Payton kicks to Freak. Six on the shot clock. Takes it from 10, and again it's Orlando converting.
And he's looked pretty good to start. 6 of 8 now from the field.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Pacers in Indiana.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Payton outside. Pass to Freak. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Nicholson. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's a screen by Noel. Sloan passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now here's Freak. He's got 14. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Screen by Grant. Here's Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
Way to stand his ground. He set his feet and took the full force of that charge right in the middle of his chest. That took some courage.
Now, Freak. He's got 16. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter, pushing their lead to double digits. Freak's got 19 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Payton against Smith. Can they get it? Got a piece of it, but they recover it. No good from Grant. Payton. The shot will not go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Magic out in front, up by 11. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Just entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Nicholson. Freak comes in for Hizania. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Payton in for Brandon Jennings. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Freak in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Sloan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. In the corner, Smith with it. There's a good screen. To the inside, and Sloan kicks to Lure. Shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Sloan. He averages about 5 points a game. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And a wide-open look for Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 26.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Smith up top, covered by Payton. Thompson inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Payton dishes to Freak. Oladipo outside. Vucevic to the pass to Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Sloan, guarded by Oladipo. And Sloan kicks to Thompson. And that one's good. Noel.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Magic timeout called. Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic dancers.
Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Freak, third.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Freak's got 32 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Smith dishes to Lewis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Assisted.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Vucevic kicks to Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. That's good. Freak's got 34.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.